For the Son of Man in his day will be like the lightning, which flashes and lights up the sky from one end to the other.
You gotta go see this blockbuster, man. It's awesome. It's about this guy. He comes onto the world scene. He seems like just some normal dude, and he's starting dreaming up these great ideas. He pitches them to some movers and shakers, and the guy winds up being catapulted to the front of the line, and the world loves him. And you'd say, man, I want to go see that movie. Listen, this is not a movie. This is Bible.
One of the things you've got to remind yourself of deep dives is that I'm proud of everybody who realizes they came here to sit on the throne.
He's going to make up the rules, and people will love him.
And there's going to come a day and an hour where all things are going to change dramatically and permanently.
It's beginning. The dawn of a new age is upon us, the Diamond Age. A new beginning is unfolding for us, and we must welcome it, because in this dawn of the new age, which is already here, the Diamond Age, you will never ever wake up another day miserable. You will only wake up full of gratitude. You know why? Because you won the lottery of life, 4 trillion to 1. You made it here for a reason, because you are chosen.
You convince everyone to leave the cities and go form, little communities in rural areas with like-minded people. And then you've planted the seeds for people to start setting up their own smaller, less resource-heavy 15-minute cities. This show is permitted as kind of an arc to capture the attention of people smart enough to save themselves from what's to come.
Good.
That Nimrod said, let's build a city. First time we ever hear that. And cities are known for the propagation of evil and danger. Man doesn't do well in cities unless God is the builder.
There's one political ruler that's going to really do it right. There's going to be one who sits on the throne, and even though it's going to be a dictatorship, it will be a benevolent dictatorship, because he's absolutely perfect. And he will rule in justice, but he will also rule in love. Set your mind on this today, and let the hope of what's coming really lift your soul.
The real Great Awakening is bringing radical power back to we the people, which is us, decentralized, able to create our own world freely and honestly. And so true leadership is going to show us how to do that, rather than the old-fashioned guruship.
The scripture says those who took seriously the provision of God. The ark that was built in Noah's day was a type of salvation in Jesus Christ. And those who took seriously the provision of God went inside the ark, and then God closed the door. And as the judgment came down on the earth, the ark was lifted up above it. That's the promise of God for his church in this last day.
Then you have the story of Noah. So in Noah, God is the spirit that calls the wise of his time, because Noah's portrayed as someone wise in his generations, right? So for his time and place, he's a wise man. He has the sense that the storms are coming and it's time to batten down the dam hatches. So like in your own life, maybe your eyes are open to some degree and you think a storm is coming. You have an intuition that a storm is coming. Do you prepare or do you ignore that? Because those are your options. If you prepare, then you're manifesting faith in that spirit. So that's the spirit in Noah.
The Ark, a new movement of hopeful vision, local, national, and international in its aim and scope, aimed at the collective, voluntary establishment of a maximally attractive route forward.
But as the days of Noah were, so also will the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered the ark and did not know until the flood came and took them all away, so also will the coming of the Son of Man be.
Now you have this little image of the ark as being a little microcosm, which is what you see in Genesis, little microcosm of the world that exists in this extreme, right? Because
so we're hoping to put forward a vision that's an invitation, to the table, and with the idea that if we got our act together, especially given our technological power, God only knows what sort of world we could build, but definitely one where there was enough for everybody, enough of everything basic, and enough opportunity, education, resources. I'm working with Bjorn Lomborg on this. In the Tower of Babel, you have God as the spirit that punishes the technological pretensions of mankind. So men get together to build a tower that stretches to the heavens. That's the Tower of Babel. And they want to do that to replace the transcendence. They want to replace the mystery of being with their own presumptions. And what happens is no one can talk to each other anymore. That's the state we're in right now.
For the Son of Man in his day will be like the lightning, which flashes and lights up the sky from one end to the other.